You're sitting quietly, doing nothing, and suddenly your brain starts an argument. Someone says something rude. You respond with the perfect comeback. They argue back. You win the argument in your head. Except none of it actually happened. Why does your brain create fake arguments with people who aren't even there? And more importantly, why do these imaginary conversations feel so real? What if your brain isn't doing this randomly? What if it's actually trying to protect you? This happens to almost everyone. Imagining arguments with coworkers, replaying conversations before sleeping, practicing what you'll say in future conflicts, winning imaginary debates in the shower, thinking about things you should have said. Your brain creates entire conversations, complete with tone, emotion, and reactions. But these conversations exist only inside your mind. So why does your brain do this? Your brain evolved to predict problems before they happen. Thousands of years ago, predicting danger helped humans survive. If your brain imagined threats early, you had a better chance of avoiding them. So your mind constantly runs mental simulations. Your brain thinks, what if they criticize me? What if they insult me? What if I don't know what to say? So it starts practicing arguments in advance. Your brain isn't trying to stress you, it's trying to prepare you. But sometimes it prepares too much. Have you ever left a conversation and thought, I should have said something better? Hours later, your brain starts replaying the entire situation. But this time, you say the perfect thing. Your brain hates unfinished emotional situations. Psychologists call this mental completion. If something felt unresolved, your brain tries to finish the conversation internally. It creates fake arguments to give itself closure, even if the real conversation is long over. But here's the strange part. Your brain doesn't actually know the difference between imagined conflict and real conflict. When you imagine an argument, your body can still react. Heart rate increases, muscles tighten, stress hormones rise. You're reacting to something that isn't even happening, which is why fake arguments can leave you feeling mentally exhausted. Humans are extremely sensitive to social rejection. In the past, being rejected by a group could mean losing protection or resources. So your brain developed a strong system to monitor social threats. When someone criticizes you, disrespects you, ignores you, misunderstands you, your brain immediately analyzes it. Then it starts generating possible responses. This is why fake arguments often revolve around respect, fairness, or defending yourself. Your brain is trying to protect your social position. Even if the threat is minor, life is unpredictable. People say unexpected things. Arguments happen suddenly. Your brain hates unpredictability, so it tries to simulate conversations in advance. When your brain imagines arguments, it is trying to gain a sense of control. If it can rehearse responses, you won't feel powerless later. But the problem is, your brain doesn't know when to stop rehearsing. While mental simulations can be helpful, too many of them can create overthinking loops. Your brain keeps replaying the same imaginary conflict over and over and over again. Instead of solving the situation, your mind becomes trapped in it. This is why people often feel mentally drained after thinking too much about conversations. Most fake arguments reveal something important. They reveal what you're afraid of saying in real life. Your mind is expressing thoughts that your mouth never said. Sometimes the imaginary conversation contains your most honest feelings. Your brain is testing what would happen if you finally spoke your mind. Most of the conversations you rehearse will never actually happen. People rarely respond the way your brain predicts. Your mind is arguing with imaginary versions of people, not the real ones. And realizing this can sometimes reduce the intensity of those mental debates. Your brain creates fake arguments for one simple reason. It wants to protect you. From embarrassment, from rejection, from being unprepared. But sometimes, The best response isn't the one you rehearse in your mind. It's the one you discover in the moment. So the next time your brain starts another imaginary debate, pause. And remember something simple. Your mind may be preparing for battle, but most of the time, there was never a battle to begin with.